Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. Doom 4, the beta, was just released to the gaming public, and the internet is once again probably going, Doom crazy again. There's been like mixed reviews on it so far, but that made me think, with Doom 4 being almost released and it coming out, it made me think a lot about Doom just in general, what it meant to me, what it meant to gaming as a whole, especially the first person genre. I mean, if it wasn't for Doom, I definitely do not think we would have had the Call of Duty series that we have today, and then the countless billions of other first person shooters. And also, Doom really, I would say, accelerated advancement in 3D gaming. So, at least for me, when it first came out, the very first Doom, it came out in 1993, from the company id Software, who's based out in Texas. And so, at the time when it came out, it really, I would say, really wasn't anything special initially because people were still very used to playing game consoles. They were used to playing their Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and so forth. They were used to that type of gaming, or in the arcades where you would play in the coin-ups, and so you really weren't used to, number one, anything outside of side-scrolling, simple side-scrolling action games, and also number two, 3D graphics. And you know Doom wasn't really fully 3D. It was more like 2D bitmaps made to look 3D. And it was very clever programming. And a lot of people attribute that to, John Carmack, but the whole id Software team, they just had some extremely talented people. So it was definitely something that's never ever been done before. And when I first saw Doom, me and my buddies, we saw it. We were like, "What is it?" I mean, we weren't really familiar with what it is. And honestly, I've never really played anything like that before, except for Wolfenstein 3D. But Wolfenstein 3D, it was really wasn't that popular, and so I don't even really remember playing Wolfenstein 3D. And I only really started playing Wolfenstein 3D after I got hooked on Doom. So it was really an amazing experience. It was extremely violent. I've never seen a game like that before, especially the story. I mean, it's just your submarine in some space, place in, and then you have hell on Earth with all these creatures and stuff. So that was definitely something that I've never ever seen before. So, and it wasn't really until like Doom 2 came out, and then we had this thing called the internet, running on, at the time, an amazing 56K modem. And that's when things just got really crazy because now you're able to play against people, in different places, different countries on different computers, and it didn't have to be near you. And that was something so novel. And internet play was just barely starting at the time, but it really wasn't until Doom and Doom 2 that it just like brought it to a whole nother level. And then by that time, by the time Doom 2 came out, there's already, Doom had already gained a lot of popularity. The expansion packs had already come out. So by the time Doom 2 came out, everybody was really like hyped up on this game, and it was the most amazing thing. And it was definitely an amazing thing, not only from a gaming aspect, but also from a technology aspect, and also pushing, like I said, gaming and 3D graphics forward. And so that's what I remember about Doom and what it meant to me. I really stopped playing Doom after Doom 2. I know Doom 3 came out, and then there was Doom BFG. But by that time, I was really into Unreal, the very first one. And so, I had a really souped up game and gaming machine, if you want to call it that, back at the time. And I upgraded from 56K, I think it's like 128K modem. I can't really remember, but it was faster than that. So I was playing Unreal at the time. And just kind of after Doom 2, by the time Doom 3 rolled around, I didn't wasn't really interested in playing first-person shooters much anymore because they required so much hardware. Which, well, with more and more these 3D games come out, the hardware was just way too much. So that is basically my thoughts. I was thinking about it. Now that the Doom 4 beta came out, I just thought I'd make this video, and it was appropriate that I was playing a 3D game. Although, first person shooter, although I wish it was Doom, unfortunately, Doom's not available on Android, I don't think. So that's it for this episode. We will see you on another one. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.